Bed bugs are tiny, pesky little critters that can invade your home and give you an unwelcome bite. While they're not known to carry any diseases, their bites can be extremely itchy and irritating. But can bed bugs bite through clothing? That's the question that so many people want to know. And the answer, well, let's figure that out in a minute. Right now, we're going to take a closer look at bed bugs and discuss what are some of the ways to protect yourself from them. We'll also talk about what to do if you think you have bed bugs in your home, like calling a local pest control company. Let's talk about bed bugs and their characteristics. Bed bugs are small insects that feed on the blood of humans and animals. They have a flat oval shape with 2 antennas and 6 legs. They grow from 1 millimeter to about 7 millimeters in length, and they can be yellowish brown or bright red depending if they have recently fed or not. Bed bugs live in various places around your home, most commonly within beds and bedding. But they're attracted to the warmth of our bodies while we sleep or while we're still. So that means that they could also be on your couch or in other locations in your home. And the reason that they get there, like how they get from your bed over into your couch, is that they hitchhike, right? They can't really walk that fast, but they can latch onto your clothes, and then as you walk, that's how they get over. In fact, that's probably how you got them in your home in the first place. So if you think you have bed bugs and you're kind of wondering, how do I check? How do I know? You want to look in small spaces that are next to where people often sit, or animals, right? So that means in your bed, right? Take off all of the sheets, examine your sheets. Then it means go take a look at your mattress, right? The little seams that are going through it. Look there. Or you might look behind headboards, right? Inside of your box spring, if you have one, inside of your pillows as well. Bed bugs are going to hide in tight spaces, and their flat oval bodies allow them to get into these tight spaces. And then when it's calm, when it's quiet, when it's safe, they crawl out and they start biting you or biting your dog to feed, right? So when you're looking for bed bugs, you're gonna look in 2 different places. Places that are really secluded and really protected. This is where nymphs or new baby bed bugs are going to stay. And then you're gonna look at places that are a little bit more open, right? This could be at the top level of your mattress and not necessarily inside of it, that older, more mature bed bugs are going to be. And this is simply because the older, more mature bed bugs don't have to worry about predators as much, and they like to be a little risky. So when you're looking at these spaces, what you want to look for specifically is one, farce, right? And what is farce? It's actually, wait a minute, farce is not bed bugs, those are termites. Go check out our other video about termites. What you're gonna look for are bed bug droppings, right? Farce is termite droppings. With bed bugs, they're gonna be little black dots, and it's kind of gross, but it's your blood that they pooped out. And that's what you're gonna see more often than bed bugs. And the reason why is because if they're eating and you have bites all over you, well, they're gonna have to go to the bathroom sooner or later, and that's what you're gonna find. If you do have bed bugs and you're thinking, well, hey, I can't afford an exterminator, or the exterminator can't get out here until Tuesday, or anything like that, can I throw on extra clothing to protect myself? And the answer is no, right? It's a simple answer. Bed bugs, if they can slip inside of your mattress and kind of get around, they're gonna be able to slip under your clothes, and you're probably just gonna be more uncomfortable when you're going to bed. So the best way to get rid of bed bugs is to call an exterminator, right? Call an exterminator like Forterra. Call around, right? If one of them can't get out until Tuesday, call somebody who can come out sooner, right? And one thing that you're gonna wanna take note of is not to go to other rooms, because if you go to other rooms, you're gonna take those bed bugs and transfer them, and that's going to crank up the cost of the exterminator, because they're gonna have to treat multiple places, right? And bed bugs, like, I wish they were easier to kill. Trust me, I wish they were. But these guys are nasty. There's been records of them living up to 2 years without feeding. So honestly, if you move into a new home that's been vacant for a year, you could still be at risk of bed bugs. So you can't wait them out, right? You can't just say, oh, I'm gonna go on vacation for 2 weeks and come back and they should be dead from starving. Doesn't work that way. you have to kill them with one of 3 treatments, right? The traditional treatments, right? This is where you come in and you use an exterminator will actually come and spray, and then you have heat treatments. Now, heat treatments they take a long time, they're pretty costly, and they're actually aren't as effective because you have to cook the whole room. You have to crank up the heat of the whole room. So if you have bed bugs on your couch in your living room, it is very hard to cook that space. It's a lot easier to cook a small bedroom versus a living room. And the third one is actually a new method that's coming out, and it's with organic spores. And those are actually pretty cool. So with the 3 options, your safest and best bet to get rid of them are going to be the traditional treatments. And this is because wherever those bed bugs are, the treatments that are applied, they're safe to pets, they're safe to humans, safe to kids, but really harsh on bed bugs, and they stay there for a little while, right? And it actually breaks up the hatching cycle of the bed bug. So typically you're going to need 2 treatments. One, to get rid of all the living bed bugs and to stop new bed bug eggs from being laid. Then, when the bed bugs are maturing and they're not quite ready to be adults yet, that's when you come back with your second spray. So all the bed bugs have hatched, all the new ones, right? But they're not old enough to lay eggs. That's when you do your second spray and you get rid of them for good. It's very similar to how you get rid of cockroaches. You have to match their hatching cycle. So if you think you have bed bugs, call a pest control company, right? Call your local pest control company and see if they have any guarantee. For example, Forterra has a fantastic guarantee. So if you're in the Dallas-Fort Worth area, give us a call, because if you have bed bugs, we guarantee they will be gone. In fact, we just got off of a call with a lady who had hired 2 different companies to come get rid of her bed bugs, and she was tired of paying for it. And when she found out that we had a guarantee, she was sold. She said, come on over, get rid of these things. I am tired of trying to figure this out myself. All right, that's the comfort of going with a company like Forterra, because when you have a bug problem, we take it personal, right? We don't want any bugs in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. So if you have them and you call us, we will make sure that they're gone.